Mars 1 Flight Guidelines and Safety Regulations. Mars 1 stated, "This is the next giant leap for humankind, so we want to make this the next giant safest leap." This video has one main goal, to make this space travel as smooth and safe as it possibly can be for you. People have been all over the world by traveling, but has anyone ever been to Mars? No, which makes this the opportunity of a lifetime. Now only if you all follow these regulations and guidelines will this trip almost be as easy as flying in an airplane with no gravity. There will be 5 big steps in this video, including pre-boarding, boarding, takeoff, flight, and landing. First off, we have pre-boarding. This will start off with a health check. In the space environment, many things can happen to the human body, including sometimes fatal reactions. Before even getting near the space shuttle, you will have to be put through a medical examination by one of our doctors that specializes in space travel related injuries. When you are approved, you can move on to the contract. This is a mandatory contract for gaining the ability to continue on this adventure. It states that Mars 1 is not responsible for anything that could happen to you. This includes any injuries, serious or not, and or potential loss of life. Once the contract is signed, you'll be fitted for a spacesuit. You have to be fitted for a spacesuit because they have to fit perfectly or many things can go wrong. Your spacesuit will not only give you the ability to breathe in space, but also keep your temperature regulated and protect you from many things in space. After you are fitted for a suit, you're now ready to check your luggage in. You will check your luggage in 1 day before the flight is scheduled to take off. Make sure all your luggage is less than or equal to the 150-pound weight limit. You should have gotten a packing list in the mail or in an email. Make sure you have everything on the list. Caution: your luggage is applicable to search. If anything illegal is found, it will be confiscated and you will be kicked off of the flight. After your luggage has been checked in, you are all set to board your flight. Next, we have boarding. Boarding the spacecraft is a very simple process involving just a few steps. When first boarding the ship, please locate your seat. You will then see an assigned storage for your carry-on luggage. You will then proceed to store your luggage there. After taking your seat, please ensure that you tightly fasten the buckle around your chest and waist. Someone will come around and check every seatbelt to ensure safety. Also check to ensure that your trays are in upright position. And you are now ready for takeoff. Then we have takeoff. During takeoff, please follow these few rules to ensure everything goes as safely as it possibly can. Do not use any of your electronic devices during takeoff. Please remain seated and keep your tray in an upright position. No eating or drinking will be allowed during this time. In flight. Now the part you have all been waiting for. Space. Your ship will be exiting the exosphere and entering space not too long after takeoff. When the ship enters space, gravity strength will drastically decrease, so that you can literally float through the air. Follow these few guidelines to ensure survival. Please stay seated at all times until the captain says otherwise, and be prepared for turbulence and meteor shower related incidents. If you are told to get back to your seat, please do so as quickly as possible and get yourself buckled back in. This light gravity will affect everything no matter how small, so please keep most items secured in the pockets and pouches provided when they are not in use. Eating and drinking are allowed during this time, but please keep in mind how low gravity works. Electronics may also be used during this time. The flight will be very long, so make sure you have something to enjoy. Now, last but not least, landing. Follow these steps for landing to ensure safety. Keep the seatbelt on until the entire ship has come to a halt and your captain says otherwise. Make sure you are prepared for turbulence because there will be plenty. You must be ready to put on your suit when directed to, and be ready for the gravity to come back. It is about 1/10 of the strength it is on Earth, but compared to nearly no gravity, it will be a big adjustment. Warning: many things can go wrong. If you follow the safety instructions I have just given you, then the chances of these things happening are reduced. Injuries include space car seats for